Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by and deciding to hang out. Today I'm going to be discussing a few of my favorites for fall. So I decided to include products that aren't makeup just because most of those are going to be in my October favorites or my November favorites. So I thought I would reserve this more for kind of like lifestyle and products that are still beauty products, just not necessarily makeup. So let's go ahead and get into a few hair products and hair accessories first. I recently decided to restart Gossip Girl. There are very few series that I could watch all the way through over and over again, but Gossip Girl is one that I could just like pick up randomly, season 2 or season 3. And I'm not quite sure if it's a coincidence or not, but I always tend to watch it again in the fall and winter. I don't know if it's just because there's like cute holiday episodes or what, but Blair Waldorf definitely inspired these choices. I've been shopping on YesStyle for a while now, and on there I pick up a ton of different like Korean cosmetics, but I've gotten so much K-beauty lately that I decided to head over to like their fashion picks and just little like accessories and jewelry. They have so many cute hairbands to pick from. Now, there's a lot of boutiques that sell these, but they always, hike up the prices. You can find them on Amazon as well, but I found YesStyle to be the cheapest place to get them. There are times that I've mentioned YesStyle, whether it's on my channel or on my Instagram, I always get some sort of message or comment saying like, oh, but their shipping takes so long. I think I've mentioned this in a previous video, but you have to make sure whenever you pick your items, it'll show the ship date like on the site where you'd have to click like add to basket. Sometimes it can be, oh, available in 24 hours, but there's several items on there that sometimes it'll say 21 to, or maybe like 14 to 21 days. So you really have to be aware of the shipping time. I think these two here took a little bit longer, but it was still worth the wait because I ended up getting them for like $3 or $4, which is definitely cheaper than some of the prices that I've seen on Amazon. So I love both of these so much. There's this beautiful nude shade and then kind of like a sage green. I do wish the hardware on here was gold just because I tend to wear gold more often, but I thought both of these were so beautiful. This reminds me of like an old school scarf my mom had growing up. It has like the little chains on it and just, I don't know, more than anything, I loved the colors. And then this is one that I was wearing earlier today. I thought it was so cute with this cheetah print. It's just, I don't know, the detail on it is so pretty. This was another one that was either, I think this one may have been the most expensive and it was about like $5 or $6. But the more that you spend on YesStyle, then you qualify for like different membership discounts. And then plus there's always different sales. Sometimes it's like 60% on cosmetics and then 60% on like jewelry or hair accessories. So if you are on the hunt for tons of different headbands, YesStyle is definitely the place to go. Okay, I have two other hair care type products. One is, does a hat count as a hair accessory? I picked this up from Target and I actually got this on the recommendation of Lizzie. What would Lizzie do? I absolutely love her. She was wearing the black one and immediately I was like, yeah, send me the link. I love it. Just because I'm very picky with larger hats. While the floppy hats are really cute, I prefer ones with a little bit more structure. I have a black one that I got from the brand BP, like the juniors department at Nordstrom. That was really cute. This one is from Universal Thread or a New Day. Oh shoot, the tag's off. I'm pretty sure though this was Universal Thread. It came in black as well. And then there was kind of like a muted tan that had a like cheetah print belt around it. That was really cute. For the price, I think it's cute. And can I say cute again? Good grief, Dana. It is adjustable. So if you're someone with a really tiny peanut head, it can fit. Or if you got like a watermelon noggin like myself, it works too. I think it is so cute. How do y'all wear your hats? I know I'm someone who wears it more back like this. I know there's other people that are more traditional, wear it like the proper way. My head's too big for that. I just prefer the like sun. I don't know. It looks like now I kind of look like a planet with rings around my head, but for the price, I thought it was really cute. And then the very final hair product, this is from Davines. This is a pricier product, but I have to say, if you have thick and coarse hair like myself, and it tends to be on the frizzy side, I've talked about their Love shampoo. If you guys follow me over on Instagram stories, I recently went on a tangent because I have been savoring the Davines Love shampoo. It's made specifically for thick, coarse, and frizzy hair. That stuff is like miracle in a bottle. I have never had another shampoo make my hair so soft and silky. So many things say like frizz-free, but my hair still ends up being frizzy. Something about that one just gives me like silky, shiny hair. Please tell me why Keegan and Landon, like Keegan was washing his beard with this shampoo. That is pricey shampoo. I was reserving it for like good days, and then I got in the shower one day and noticed it was low. I was so irritated. Anyways, this has definitely been hiding because I'm like, not that they would really be interested in using a hair oil anyways, but if you like products like It's a 10 or what's another one? Paul Mitchell Super Skinny, the macadamia oil. This one blows that out of the water. There's no greasy residue. It detangles my hair. It makes my hair silky and shiny. So I just spritz it like mid shaft to ends when my hair is wet. I've talked about this so many times, but just with how my hair lays on the back of my neck and with how long it is, the way that it moves, I end up with like just this cluster. I mean, like a knotted dreadlock by the end of the day. It's gnarly. This, if I spritz it into my hair, it just gets all my tangles out. It definitely has more of like an herbal type of scent, which isn't my favorite, but it doesn't linger, so I don't mind it. And the way that it makes my hair feel, I don't know, I just deal with it. Yeah, I think herbally is the best way to describe it. I'm definitely someone who prefers hair products that smell just like musky and warm and just like sugary goodness. But the scent, I deal with it because the overall formula is really good. If you guys have any other recommendations for Davines, definitely let me know. I know it's been around for a while. I had tried what was it? I'm not quite sure, but I've really been happy with the OI all-in-one milk so far. Okay, now let's move on into some skincare products. So I already have normal to dry skin, and once the weather gets cooler, my skin just gets drier and drier. Even in the fall, or not in the fall, in the spring and the summer, I still like a really heavy, thick, rich moisturizer at night. But then in the daytime, I'll go in with something a little bit more lightweight. But now, since we are getting into the cooler months, this is whenever my cheeks tend to get a little bit drier, and I just want something really like thick, luxe and nourishing even in the daytime under my makeup. So my go-to recently, this looks gnarly. There's like eyelash glue on the top. All right, so this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is definitely a thicker moisturizer, but I just love the way that my makeup lies on top of it, the way that it just like melts into the skin. It's a heavy, thick, I have a hair in my mouth, thick moisturizer, but it's one that absorbs. At night, I don't mind if it doesn't absorb right away just because I want it to just really like penetrate. And night and penetration, those were two bad words to mix together. But at night, I want something really heavy that my skin can just drink up all night. But if I'm putting makeup on top, I want it to be something that's moisturizing, but that still absorbs into the skin. The Magic Cream does exactly that. I know it's a pricier product, but I really do like it. I don't use this quite as much in the summertime just because I do find that with our humid climate, it does make me a little bit greasy, but fall and winter, I slather this stuff all over. I really am curious about the eye cream. If you have dry, flaky skin where no matter what primer you put on, you just feel like your skin still looks a little like snake-like and scaly, I would head on over to Sephora or Nordstrom and just ask for a small sample. It's really good. Plus, all the people, at least at the Charlotte Tilbury counter at Houston Galleria, are always super friendly. Next up, this is a newer product to me. It's been out for a while. I've heard people rave about it, but the amount of face masks I have in my collection is ridiculous. In fact, I did a skincare declutter a few months back. I'll go ahead and link it here if you guys are interested. So I had no business buying another. I can't get this hair out of my mouth. I'm just like, there it is, slowly eating it. Gross. I've seen this mentioned so many times and I'm just like, I don't need it yet. But I recently received this as PR, and I mean, obviously I don't have to say anything about it if I didn't want to, but I have to say I really do like it. This is the Jetlag Mask. So before I realized I had this in my collection still, I was using this not only as a mask, but my regular moisturizer, but I definitely do prefer it more as a mask. This is something where once I rinse my face off in the morning, I can still feel a little bit of the residue left behind, which I like because, as I mentioned, I like something that my skin can just like drink up throughout the night. This definitely hydrates my skin. I've been noticing more and more fine lines, woe is me, on my forehead. I think this year I'm definitely going to try Dysport. I've been saying this for months now, but I don't know, I'm just so scared. I'm seeing more lines there. But I also notice it definitely becomes more noticeable this time of the year whenever my skin is dry. So back to liking something thick and moisturizing and just really luxe. I've been loving this at night. The only thing is I'm afraid I'm gonna go through it pretty quickly because I apply a pretty generous layer of this. I also received their Bright CC, their vitamin C serum. I've been using that and I've really been liking that as well, just because I do have some dark spots that I definitely want to fade. So both of those products have been so far So good. Okay, I have 3 more products here. First up is the color that's on my nails. During this time of the year, I love anything dark and smoky on my nails. This is the Sensational Express Gel Manicure, or not manicure, nail polish. That's like the 3rd time that I've said that. This is in the shade I'm So Bordeaux. This is such an affordable gel polish. It actually doesn't require a lamp, but with the base coat and the top coat that I use it with, I prefer to have a lamp just so it can cure everything. And these last on my nails forever. I have an entire highlight reel over on Instagram talking about the steps and the process and the products that I use to do my DIY, or not really DIY, but gel manicures at home. These are really affordable. It's the Express Gel. I'm pretty sure this is the one that doesn't require a base coat and a top coat. I still always use it with the red carpet manicure base coat and top coat just because I feel like it really prolongs the manicure. So if you're fans of like Linkin Park After Dark, I feel like this color is that same vibe. It's almost like an off black, deep burgundy plum. This with like this cheetah leopard print, I love so much. I always forget, is this leopard or is this cheetah? Next up is this candle. This is so affordable. If you are a fan of the Anthropologie Capri Blue Volcano candle, this smells exactly like that. I got Laura using it now too. It is so good. So it's from the brand Sensational. You can find this at Marshall's, TJMaxx, Home Goods. This big Mama Jamma one, like this is larger than, oh, I don't have a Bath & Body Works candle in here right now. Bath & Body Works is about like this big and the diameter is smaller. Okay, we recently got new neighbors. He's adorable, but he's homeschooled and he doesn't understand the schedule, like when Landon's at school. So I kid you not, it's been clockwork. He's been at my house like every day at 2:45, 2:30. And I tell him, sorry dude, Landon's at school, but I think we're still learning the concept of time. I need to have like a clock on my door to tell him. Anyways, I've only ever found 2 and I'm sad. I've been on the hunt, but Laura said she went to TJMaxx recently and found like 3 or 4 of them. This is from the brand Sensational and it's in the scent Storm. Now, she told me she found some that come in a blue jar, so I guess they don't always come in this packaging. Honestly, another thing that I love about this candle is the look of it. I just like that it's neutral and clean like this. Now, one thing I will say is the throw of this one isn't quite as strong as the Capri Blue candle, but I mean, the Capri Blue is also way more expensive than this, but I think that's actually why Keegan prefers this one, is sometimes the Capri Blue candle is almost too strong where like after 30 minutes to an hour, he's like, okay, close it. It's getting overwhelming. This has the exact same scent, but it isn't quite as potent. So it's a little bit softer, but it still smells just as good. So if you ever come across this and you like Capri Blue, I would highly recommend checking it out. It's so good. Now I have talked about Eden's Garden oils in the past. It's where I get all of my essential oils. They recently came out with a few of these limited edition blends. This one is in Candy Cane Lane. I think I've already, it was either on Instagram or YouTube, but still I still want to talk about it because it's definitely a fall winter staple for me. I ordered a couple of them because I love the scent so much. If you love the smell of peppermint, but sometimes peppermint can be almost too like, yikes, on your nose, you know, like too strong. This has peppermint and like a creamy vanilla, creamy vanilla twist to it. So it's like a softer peppermint. It's not quite as just minty. You have this really nice like vanilla undertone that just makes it smell so good. Honestly, it just reminds me of Christmas. If you're new here, hi, I'm Dana and I'm obsessed with Christmas. It's currently October 30th and I'm in slight depression that my husband isn't allowing me. Not that he isn't allowing me, because I mean, let's get real. I could if I really wanted to, but I wouldn't want to annoy him that much. I'm dying to put up my Christmas tree, y'all. Like, it's killing me inside, especially whenever I see all these home bloggers like throwing up their tree. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, let me come live with you because Christmas is my jam. This little oil has been tying me over. I just, oh, it smells so good. It makes me think of Christmas trees and hot cocoa and like baking cookies and all the good Christmas things. It's delicious and I love it. All right, so there are some of my current fall, winter must-haves. Let me know some of your favorites down below. Also, if you guys have read a good book recently, I know, totally off topic, let me know down below. I have been looking for a newer book to read. I am someone who's really into like murder mystery, thriller, lifetimey type of books, but I've also been reading a lot of Stephen King lately too. Keegan and I kind of like fell down a Stephen King hole. I'm here for it. I like it. That is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. If you guys would like to hang out some more, I'll go ahead and link some videos here. If you haven't already, I'd love if you subscribed, join the fam. You guys all have a great day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.